So it's Chris Hardy here at Barnes Harley-Davidson, and a lot of you have been asking me about the new Street 500 and the Street 750 and what my personal take on the bike was. I was holding off obviously until I had an extensive chance to try out the bike myself, and on this demo that we put together, I put over 200 kilometers on it so far, and I have to tell you, I'm in love with the bike. You know, going back a little bit, in 2003 I was watching a Discovery show about the V-Rod and the technological marvel piece that it was that Harley-Davidson and Porsche put together in order to jump into the modern era with some very modern technology, and I was in love with that bike and in love with everything that they were doing. So getting back to the street, for me it's exactly like a baby V-Rod. The bike has got an insane amount of power, it's got an awesome transmission, wicked handling. The Street 500 and Street 750 are very modern in terms of their own technology, just like the V-Rod motor, overhead valve technology, it's not push rod, liquid cooled, 6-speed tranny as I mentioned already, super easy to find neutrals, super easy to find the gear that you're looking for. You can cruise on the highway at well under 2,500 RPM in 6th gear, so that's obviously great for the fuel efficiency. But getting back to the bike, for me, it was whether or not it was an entry-level bike or if it was something beyond that. And I would say that it's definitely both. For those individuals who are starting out riding, this would be a great bike for you to start with. The clutch is super easy to use and manage, and of course with the 6-speed transmission, that makes life that much easier. The fact is, though, that it does have way more power than a sporty 750 or sporty 883. I mean, in the 750 motor. As a matter of fact, I would say it's probably pretty close to a Sportster 1200 in terms of its overall power delivery. Hitting the corners with this bike, mid controls on it, really good, really easy to handle. Push hard with those feet, you're going to get some wicked cornering going on. But as I said, hop on the highway, pull 6th gear, and just cruise along with no effort at all. The bike was designed as an urban machine, and for me that really holds true. I live here in Vancouver, and I didn't want to definitely lug around a bagger every day in and out of traffic, especially the kind of traffic they have here in Van. And this bike has been great for that. Weaving in and out of traffic or around traffic's been super easy to do. The blind spots aren't there. You're not have to worry about the extra weight, and the center point of gravity is super low. Alloy rims rather than laced rims, way better. Obviously, no inner tube to worry about. But again, what it really gets down to is what's the bike like? Well, the bike is just an awesome piece of machinery. The materials are obvious in it. Once again, we've got metal work in not only the tank but also the fenders, unlike all our competition, which is usually using plastic. The bike is really cheap. You're talking well under 10 grand for a Harley-Davidson, which I know most people won't even believe is possible. And then, to deliver all the performance that the bike does for that kind of price point is going to make it that much more confusing, but it's still a reality. I think that if you're looking at a new bike or looking to upgrade from a current bike that might be a smaller CC bike, you need to get down here and drive a Street 750 or 500. We'd love to put you on a test drive. For us, test drives are not a 5-second ride. We want you to hop out, try it out, a little bit of city, a little bit of highway, take it for a half hour, take it for an hour, whatever you want, come down, drive it. You're going to love it just as much as the rest of us are. Thank you very much for asking the question, and I'm glad I finally got to get back to you.